Hello, and welcome to another edition of On Capitol Hill. I am Nan, Federal Affairs Manager here at the National Taxpayers Union. The House is out of town this week after leaving a mixed bag policy-wise last week. They did some good, passing H.R. 4438, the American Research and Competitiveness Act. This made permanent the tax credit for research and development expenses. This encourages investment in innovation and is a good way to approach the tax extenders problem, which is a series of bills that expired at the end of last year or will expire in the upcoming year that Congress needs to deal with. They also reauthorized OPIC, the Overseas Private Investment Corporation. This was not a good move by the House. They reauthorized what is essentially the little sister of the notorious Export-Import Bank. It's a bank that uses taxpayer funds to give cheap credit to private corporations for overseas investment, including projects like a luxury Ritz-Carlton hotel in Turkey, solar plants in Chile and South Africa, something that other investment is running away from, and they even backed Enron. Over on the Senate side, the Senate failed to invoke cloture on the Portman-Shaheen Energy Efficiency bill. NTU opposed this bill because it adds costs to and regulations on top of already high building expenses with really negligible benefits. But the real problem in terms of why senators didn't get on the bill to debate it is because Senator Harry Reid once again shut down the amendment process, leaving Republicans and Democrats with few other alternatives for raising important issues like the Keystone XL pipeline. So now the Senate has turned to a giant tax extenders package. This is a mix of good and bad tax credits, some of which are expected to expire this year or expired last year in 2013. Some of the policies are broad-based and will help economic development, such as the R&D tax credit. Others are narrow and distort markets, such as the wind production tax credit. This is a complex issue that splits the conservative movement, and NTU far prefers the House's take on tax extenders, which is to look at each one based on their merits and pass the ones that are helpful. The tax extenders fight is a good example of why we need comprehensive tax reform with low, simplified rates for everyone. For more information on this and other issues, check out ntu.org.